Hopefully we get Beast to pop in.
Yeah, I won't know. You might have to send the Yalla, 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 infidels here at the end of 2020 to kick off 2021, morons. That's right. It's the official HMG Hammy Awards live on YouTube, not that other bitch Twitch. That's right. We're here on both channels, Hameen Media Group, Bin Hameen channel, infidels. You're in the right spot to bring in 2.25 million downloads with the greatest production team the globalists have ever assembled, moron. That's right, we're coast to coast, we're north and south, we're in the UK, we're in Australia, South Africa, New Zealand. There's no stopping the power of Hameen Media Group. YOLO! Yes, infidels. Here we are live in effect and direct from the Hammies, from the compound, and we're back with all of the stars of HMG, ready to do it real big and hand out the awards which you voted for, and Dominion rang in all the ballots, and there was over 700 votes coming in through your pathetic survey monkeys, your survey apes, and here we are with the moron himself, probably been drinking all night long, didn't sleep, and had hair of the dog to kick off the show. It's the real RBV. YOLO, infidels.
We got to get a little of that gin and juice in to get things going here, Ben. Yes, you are right. Hey, what an occasion. We are here to celebrate, really to honor the absolute finest in programming, production, and personalities. It's the Hammies 2020. Yeah. We got 10 big awards, and as you said, man, hundreds of votes coming in, over 700 strong, and we actually had over a dozen countries represented. So the Hameen Army representing, as we recognize the finest from our staff. As I said, it's programming, it's production, and it's personalities.
Always, man. Always the best will always find each other. And here we are in a sea of marks that kicked it off. We've found the best. We've picked the best. And now we've built the biggest and strongest community. No one can stand up against us because it's heels over strong 2021 all year long with more expansion, bigger names, bigger stars, and bigger guests. So as you guys pump the brand, the Twitter bombers, the propaganda artists, the Discorders, the Hameen Media family inside of the discussion group, the pick'em challenges, everybody competing to be the best, striving to be the best with Stevie Richards Fitness and RBV Fitness. We're going to make it happen in 2021, RBV.
All big things on the way. It is absolutely, a lot of people were so down on 2020. We were rocking and rolling. We're looking to keep that into the new year. Do you happen to know, as we get things going here, as we are live, it's a YouTube exclusive because Twitch went bitch on us.
Yes,
they have deleted us, but if we got the man, our co-host,
see if he is. I actually have another co-host ready to come in here real quick.
Yalla, you bitch. Yalla, you pussy. Yalla, you fat fuck. Yalla, you retard.
Yeah, all right.
I've been calling you a retard. I've been calling you a spastic for the longest time. And I have proof that you are a retard and you are a spastic and you also are a charlatan.
Well, that's how I guess we're kicking off the new year the same way we had last year. So, yeah, I don't know if the man beast is around or not. I see old Athers and a couple others. The chat room might be full. So you tell me who to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of Radicalized Rob. That's why he is kicked from the studio. And he is gone. I don't see Dr. Ted popping up, so you tell me who else you want.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got the spot there for him. We're going to have Rad Rob back on here in a little bit as one of our presenters. But let's get into the awards here. We don't have Beast, so we got to call it on the fly. I'm going to slide into that spot there for him. Okay. As we are ready to recognize our first winners here and our nominees for this award for HMG Digital Social Contributor of the Year. Of course, our nominees in that category, Jeremy Ellingsworth for the WWE Pick'ems, which you can find over on Facebook.
I like that.
In the live discussion group. We got
he's always, how is he always winning and on top, though? You need to ask that question. How is he always up there?
Well, isn't the booker and the promoter, don't they take care of themselves? Isn't that the way it works?
Made himself champ.
Old school territory days. Who can you trust but your own booker, your own promoter?
Nobody, man. Who else we got there?
We've got, cutting those clips for us all over social media. El Plaja.
Ooh, El Plaza definitely doing big things in the underground, taking a look at all the UFO stuff. He's been right on it with all the inside on the bombings that we've seen and all the false flags, and also getting these separate channels on these new and up and coming platforms set up from BitChute. You see him clipping Stevie Ray stuff. You see him. What's the new Twitter that's for open thought? I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but we're going to be moving platforms because we're always the underground, and El Plaza is pioneering all that kind of stuff. Him and Colin Wysong with the Discord, great stuff.
Well, say right there with Plaza, we got Kaz, Mike Castellana there, also up for the award here, and then on the backside of that, with our other set of pick'ems, we got JB with the MMA pick'ems.
Oh boy.
Then our final nominee, who is the Scoops and Shoots, that brings us all that news.
I thought I fired JB and those guys. They still can get nominated after they got fired.
The paperwork didn't go through.
Okay,
so they were still eligible here. But our final nominee there is our feet on the street, Scoops and Shoots, all the news you can use. William Alasia.
Okay, all right.
Our nominees for the HMG Digital Social Media Contributor of the Year.
William Alasia with great inside news inside that Facebook Hameen Media discussion group, really with all the watch-alongs and everything going on there, man. That's a great time and great interaction.
I think we have got over in the lobby, we've got our winner on standby. Let's go ahead and bring in the winner of the Digital Social Media Contributor of the Year, Mr. William Alasia.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man. Let me see. We got him right here. Is he ride or die? Boom, there he is.
Ride or die. Hey, the feet on the street. He's out there on the beat. Congratulations, Will.
You are it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be with everyone. Thank you so much for everything here on the road. Never gonna miss a chance to be part of the family. I'm grateful for everything. Thank you very much. For anyone who voted, I appreciate it. Let's keep this thing, keep going until the wheels fall off, honestly. It's probably the greatest media platform that we have. And I'm just happy to be part of the group, part of the family. Been doing it since day one with Hameen Media, and it's gonna keep going.
We appreciate everything you're doing in there to facilitate the community, Willie C. You've been doing great stuff with all that pick and stuff, and even your news, still not stooging off to who its sources are on the inside. We're getting that hot news months ahead of time, news that you can't find anywhere else. Not at WrestleZone, not at WrestleStink, not at PW Torch Your Own House, none of that shit. Only in the Hameen Media discussion group are you going to get the true inside knowledge where they even change their plans, and we know about their plans before they change the bad ones. So constant influence with the great hand of this consigliere. We appreciate it, William Alasia. Congratulations on a great win. Tough competition.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Safe trip, man. Safe trip. There he is, you guys. Some people shocked by that one. A shocker out of the gate. I mean, that's stiff competition. Any of those guys could have won there. That's no doubt about that, man. But congratulations to Hot Willie.
All the countless hours that all those individuals put in to kind of reach all those different little corners via digital and social media for us. Now, Ben, we're going to move into, as we break down these awards, we kind of have two general categories. We have
that is a lot of whiskey right there, boys. We might have to pour some of that back. That's what happens when you pour with your sunglasses on inside of a 200-foot missile silo and the lighting isn't too good, boys. That's how she goes on that one.
Come on, that's just a starter shot there, bud. Come on.
Way she goes, boys. Way she goes.
Well, as we're going to move into, we've got our core programming, which you'll find at hackerhameen.podbeam.com. And then we have our affiliate program, which you'll find at Hameen Media Group. The main difference there is in the core programming, those are properties of HMG, where the affiliates are passion projects of our tremendous crew.
And where are those?
Those are over at Hameen Media Group at podbeam.com.
Group.
That's
so
right.
If we can bring in, we're going to find out which one of those affiliate podcasts was the most popular for the year. We can bring in the money man, James MacGyver.
Oh, Money MacGyver, this guy, a big Lars Sullivan fan, been hanging out with him in his free time, oiling him down, getting him ready, been practicing screams together. So I'm excited to see what he's got for us in 2021. Infidel, ya Allah, from the UK in the future. He's in the future right now. How's it going in 2021 ahead of time? Anything happen in the future?
Good morning, Hammy Media Group. Long may your Lumreek from Scotland. Happy New Year, everybody. The nominee for Prize Wanker of the channel is here. But no, it's been good. It's been fantastic. Hobby, fantastic New Year. How you guys doing? You keeping well? I hope you're still drinking that whiskey. Don't pour a single drop of that out.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Don't you dare.
You and Seamus and Drew McIntyre would be all over me. Billy Bobby be stooging it off if I did pour any of it back, because there's the pipeline right there. All you stooges over there. And Scotland known for stooging. I mean, really, let's be honest about it.
Oh, 100%. Is there anything better that we're good at? Quite a few things, but students up there. Yeah. But you've got me here to do some business, and that's what I'm about. Money man of Hammy Media Group. I do my business here. We're here to recognize the affiliate podcast of the year on the Hammy Media Group. We've got some fantastic nominees this year, so we're just going to get stuck into it. So the nominees are for affiliate podcast of the year: The Horror Junkyard, Cage Theory, Suck My Balls, not a request, The Right Opinion, and New Force Order. And the winner of affiliate podcast of the year is New Force Order.
Wow.
Congratulations. Fantastic.
Order. On behalf of on New Force Order, I think they're in a galaxy far, far away. I'm not sure if we have anybody right now. So that's a huge win for Darth Spiro, Doc himself. You've seen him in UFC or in Bellator. You guys, a big year for Doc, and obviously GGP. It's going down with the former Cage Theory podcast. So they put in a lot this year with John Hartnett, Blake Troop, and JB, and we'll see how things shake out in 2021. But a big win for the force, for the Rebels, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a great recognition of the expansion that the Hammy Media Group are doing. We are well on the way of taking over the world step by step. It's a fantastic effort. Well done, guys.
Yeah, I see now. Let's see here. We got those guys in there. I was just looking to see if we did have an NFO or not in there. But appreciate you being stuck in the torture chamber of SmackDown Live. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do the SmackDown Live self-help group because Twitch is down and YouTube, you know how they are. So I think we might move that tonight. I'm going to try and do the watch along in the Discord for SmackDown Live, but I'm glad you and others are stuck with it, and it is tormenting you as much as it should.
We enjoyed the week off doing the Christmas special for sure, but now I'm going to have to go into therapy for the rest of my days reviewing SmackDown, especially when Lars comes back. Lars come back, I'm just going to have to scream at the wall consistently until I lose my voice.
Well, you guys can sit down and listen to the Suck My Balls podcast together. I'm sure you'd enjoy that and cuddle right up with it. So, all right. Well, we appreciate you and old Athers doing it real big over there, man. SmackDown Live, Smack Attack, all the great graphics, everything you guys are doing to up the quality and just keep on kicking ass. And thank you for presenting on that one. Somebody else trying to get in, so you're fucking out of here.
I think that might be Beast. He said he's close.
It could be. Well, he's always saying that. I'm close. Let's see here.
Well, I guess as we continue to wait for him, unless it's him.
Is this him? Biscuit Beasts? I see. I don't know. Biscuit Beasts, are you there?
I think we do. We might have MSG's giving me a message here that we might have Alex from
we might have Alex Arroyo. Then I'm gonna kick
from the New Force.
I'm gonna kick Plaja real quick. And let's see. Boom. Who filled in here? I got two Biscuit Beasts. Oh, this motherfucker's got more. There he is right there. There he is himself, the winner of the affiliate podcast of the year, the New Force Order. Doc, congratulations in a galaxy far, far away. Is this one for the Empire or is this one for the Jedis, man?
Yeah, baby. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, Doc.
Yeah. Listen, with a tear in my eye, this is the greatest moment of my entire life. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. NFO in the house, baby. Affiliate of the year, no surprise. I'm here to accept the award from my boy, GGP, the Blake Troop slapping, ass cracking. Well, he's Greek. That's the reason why. And my boy, Spiro. We are the new Force Order. Remember it, know it, love it. The greatest Star Wars geeks on the planet. Thank you.
Excellent. Appreciate you, Doc. Congratulations on a great year. Awesome guests. Having everybody from Rohit Raju to people in the Star Wars universe. We'll give you a big old Sam people. And congratulations to the new Force Order, Doc. All you guys.
Perfect impersonation, Ben. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah. There he is, you guys. Great voting continues, and that they have done a wonderful job, man. Especially positioned the right way with this Mandalorian relaunch. Right in the wheelhouse of everything we love. And this year, the Mandalorian has been phenomenal as well. So glad to have those guys shining so brightly.
Well said, well said. And well, we've got the affiliate podcast of the year. Now let's get down to that individual affiliate personality of the year with our presenter. He's got the bod, baby, from the great state of Texas. John Enright. We can have him come in to present, please.
Yeah, John Enright is in the house. How's it going, man? Welcome back. You're looking good. Hopefully things are not going too well for you as I plan your demise for 2021.
Bring it on, baby. Hey,
right.
Texas loves it. We bring it, and we just do it better than everybody else. So what do you say? Especially rocking the feather bow tie that my dad gave me, because my dad is a straight pimp. And so, I got to represent my dad as best I can. So, but I'm here to present the HMG Affiliate Personality of the Year. And so let us begin with our first nominee, the Doctor of New Japan Pro Wrestling, Mr. Michael Jargo, also of the HTM podcast, which, RBV, I don't know if you, recused yourself from voting. If not, vote, extra for that. So hopefully you did that to cheat a little bit.
Nobody voted for him. Nobody voted.
Yeah, and our next nominee is a newer person of the year, Jay Ritchie of the War on Morons podcast. If you're not listening to the War on Morons podcast, you should be. It is a great podcast. Our winner of this year's contest.
Yeah, big winner. A lot of great votes there. Great interaction for the War on Morons. All the top 10 finalists from WPMS, except the only one that sucked the most was that Boar Meets World. You tried to go over, but I'll make sure you never go over Boar Meets World. So, everybody in that, from Rat Salad Review, all of those, that was a great thing. One of my highlights of 2020.
Easily listen to some great podcasts. Our next nominee is Kat from the Horror Junkyard, the sexiest part of the Horror Junkyard, right behind, just ahead of Big Sal, just ahead. Our next nominee is in Calinado. I don't know if I say that right or not because I'm not Italian. I'm straight Southern and Texan, so we don't do that Italian shit over here. So of the Suck My Balls podcast, MSG's co-host. So we know MSG voted extra for that one. Our next nominee, JB from Cage Theory, the man with the knowledge and understanding of MMA more so than anybody else that I know of. Next is Triple D, Demetrius Zordos of the Academy podcast.
Yes.
I definitely cheated and voted multiple times for Triple D, but the guy did just give me a great Star Trek Enterprise Christmas tree topper. So,
he's given me great booze and great amount of friendship. And big shout out to Dippin' Donuts and ZordosOliveOil.com. A local businessman who's trying to take his labels global, and we are through Hameen Media Group, and we appreciate everybody who's been a supporter of ZordosOliveOil.com and ordering that, because that eventually finds its way back into making our lives a little bit better. And now he's got his pet project. So regardless, Triple D, Happy New Year to you guys. And I know a favorite personality here at Hameen Media Group.
Exactly. And our last nominee, just freshly off winning the award for Podcast of the Year, the Dr. Alex Arroyo, the thunder-stealing, kung fu grip grabbing of the NFO. Those are our nominees for HMG Affiliate Personality of the Year.
That's stiff competition. I can't even, I think I voted for 2 different people in this category on laptop and on phone. So I might have canceled it out here. So we're doing some Dominion. Who is our winner for personality of the year for affiliates?
Well, for this year's affiliate personality of the year winner, ladies and gentlemen, from the Far East, Mr. Michael Jargo.
Yes. A great winner here. Jargo, there he is, buddy. You're the big winner once again. Did you ever think about it? I knew you could go to New Japan and beat everybody. I knew you could do it, buddy. And now here you are bringing back the title, the Desperado 46 championship, whatever it is.
You know, there's so many championships in New Japan Pro Wrestling that it's absolutely acceptable that I would be holding one. I most importantly, I want to thank myself for making this possible because, when we do something like this, there's an awful lot of bullshit that goes with it, and I'm pretty sure that I won personality of the year just because I'm so angry. And I'm happy that everybody likes it, that I'm so angry that I come on a fucking podcast and I just scream about things, so I thank everybody. I actually composed a list of the people that I would like to thank. Number 1, arm bar. Number 2, arm drag. Number 3, the moss covered 3-handled family grundunzel. Number 4, arm bar. Number 5, the Saskatchewan spinning nerve hold. I think maybe I have the wrong list.
Oh, okay.
At what point does my name pop up? I'm just saying.
Because
I gave you some great podcasts where we, probably your highest downloaded ever.
I would like to point out that you said that you clearly voted for another podcast.
For my own podcast, you did.
Destino is everybody's podcast. It belongs to everybody.
That is true. I will do that. I will give you that.
But there are actually 3 people that I would like to thank. I would like to thank the Ayatollah himself, Bin Hameen. I would like to thank Big Ray Hernandez for taking a shot on Rick and I. And I guess, Rick, you're the other person that I got to thank because I wouldn't be sitting here if you didn't just piss me off, So, there's that.
I think it's quite remarkable. You're number 1 with the affiliates on HMG, but you're still number 2 on your own show.
I know, right?
I will take this time, though, to say how much we do appreciate you, Jargo. We know 2020 was a very difficult time personally across the board for your family and what you went through. And we're glad to have you here with us, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And even since day one of Hameen Media Group, and you're hitting the marks brand with you and Rick being so fluid and being able to fit in so many spots and be a cornerstone personality early on, man. I'm so glad that we've been able to continue this relationship, to see you level up professionally. And then, even if you need to take time off, this is always your home to come back to. And you've always got a spot here, man. You've done great work. The sky is the limit for the potential of whatever you want to develop here or outside of here. We've got your back, man. And congratulations on being affiliate personality of the year. Well earned.
Very much appreciated. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Y'all, Rick, you're okay too. All right, Jargo, go fold your hat, moron, and get the fuck out of here.
We've got Jargo back down the road here as he will be presenting for us.
All right. Hopefully his hat will be folded by that time, stupid moron.
But right now, how about we bring in one of those other those pillars of the HMG, MSG. Man, Gage, he's our next presenter.
He's got to be good and cushed up by this time, I'm sure. Look at him. Oh yes, he was looking like Oscar over there. He's had so much.
What's up, guys? I'm your host on the Steam of the Air is Clean. I'm lighting up green. Your boy MSG. That's right. We're here not only for some nominations, but I'm sure hopefully I'll be accepting some awards here, as I've got all ready here to accept the best wrestling review show. But I digress. We're not there. We are here to talk about probably my favorite nominational category, if you will. It includes 4 different individuals who take 99% of the gate. These 4 individuals are from the best conspiracy horsemen of the year, the Big 4. The 4 amigos, the brothers, all pitted against each other, and you voted the fans who won. Well, first up, we had the Greek god, Papa Don. He's currently, of course, a multi-time champion in a galaxy far, far away. Currently a champion in 3 different divisions, as well as, some might say, as you just heard, he is the captain of the affiliate podcast of the year. Greek god Papa Don, one of the best. Also on this docket, we have the general, the biggest of generals, if you will. He's also in charge of the Horror Junkyard podcast, formerly of ECW. Big Sal E. Graziano, ProWrestlingTees.com/SEG shirts. The Giant. Go to there right now and support him right now. And of course, we also have, before the last but not the very least, the last 2, we've got former WWE, WCW, TNA, Ring of Honor, anywhere and everywhere for the last 25 years. He is also a man who you might see come down the line on future television shows. He is Stevie Richards. And then we have our fearless leader, the man who's been here since day one, the man who's got his name on the wall. Every plaque that we're getting tonight has his name. Did he get his own? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, voted by you, the fans, 700 votes and counting. The winner, your Conspiracy Horseman of the Year, as voted by you, is our fearless leader, Ben Hammies.
Total shock and awe, infidels. Shock and awe as it doubles back and the detonation explodes in my own crotch once again, morons. I voted for GGP twice. I don't know how he didn't walk off with this one because he's had a banner year. But on behalf of all my horseman brothers, there is no Ben Hameen, there is no Conspiracy Horseman unless we all ride out together with a single thought, which is freedom of thought, freedom of expression, and the ability to change your mind if need be, and to look into things and maybe just question without having to say, this is the definite answer. And that's what we try and do. And it's the flagship of this show. And hopefully we can get back twitch.tv/Conspiracy Horseman Infidels, but they can never silence the underground. On behalf of all my brothers, YALLAH, Conspiracy Horseman over strong infidels. We'll be back, MSG. We'll see if we win that other show of the year. But right now, I'm going to.
I voted for Jargo. Just want to let you know I voted for Jargo. Gotta go. Goodbye.
For Conspiracy Horseman of the Year. That's why you're a moron. Pathetic, but you know who's back, and hopefully we can break things up here with one of my other co-hosts. You had another message for us.
I was listening to your show on Patreon with you and Russo, Master Shoot Theater, and that bombed. Why? Because you are a retard. You claim that you do all this improv and shit. You claim you can psychoanalyze people. You play that clip of Rip Rogers. How do you expect Russo to react? And you claim you're so smart. That is proof that you are a spastic.
Well, he's got a point there. Hopefully we can salvage this segment, and we've got to bring in some big talent to do it. Fresh from brunch, you guys. It's the Biscuit Beast. How's it going, Beast? Good to see you, buddy.
Man. I'm full of biscuits here on New Year's Day, starting things off with a belly blast. I went to Biscuit Belly here in Louisville, Kentucky. Wife is already trying to walk off the biscuits, but I'm here with you guys, ready to celebrate what was, well, let's be honest, that for a lot of reasons, it was a shit year, but there was also a lot of great growth here at MHG, and we're here to celebrate that. And I thought as such, it would only be appropriate. One, you normally start things off with a monologue, but we're going to do things right in the middle because we march to the beat of our own drum. We set the rules, and in 2021, we are going to be taking over. So ladies and gentlemen, right now, at this moment, I'd like to set aside a little time for a special New Year's monologue toast. So for everyone sitting around, go ahead and grab your favorite beverage, whether you want to drink or whether you want to have maybe your water or soda, or maybe your favorite fruit juice. I'm going to be celebrating with a little bit of Patron right here, switching up from my traditional bourbon. I'm going to have a little bit here, and like you all sitting at home to raise a glass of whatever you would like to sip on, because let's face it, 2020 was a hard year for a lot of people, but if you're watching this, we made it. So this one goes out to those in 2020 who may have gotten addicted to the hokey pokey, but turned themselves around. This one is for those that were hoping to join a new skydiving group, but had a falling out. This one is for those who put hours in on an exercise bike but didn't go anywhere. This one's for those who ate turkey from a refrigerator late at night but just couldn't stop cold turkey. This one's for those who couldn't stop lurking at a carton of orange juice because it said concentrate. This one's for those who couldn't get that Michael Jackson song out of their head, hoping that they could beat it. This one's for those that were too short for the butcher shop because the stakes were too high. And this one is for the thirsty comedians at parties waiting on the punchline. And don't forget, this one's for the drug addiction counselors that are addicted to the prescription opiates, making them quite literally oxymorons. No, this is our year. This is the year we convince all our friends to gain 10 pounds so that we look skinnier. This is the year that we don't quit any of our bad habits because no one likes a quitter. This is the year that when our test results come back negative, it's not an IQ test. This is the year that we see the cup as half full of liquor. It's the year that for those born in September whose parents started off the new year with a bang. This one's for the procrastinators who are ready to make a change starting tomorrow. This is the year that those who normally lead with their left finally start things out on the right foot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 2021. Hindsight is 2020. Cheers to you guys.
Yalla, man beast.
Oh, yeah. So good. Goes down.
Delicious.
Absolutely.
Delicious.
And of course, I'm also here for a very important reason, and that is to announce our next category and winners at the
Hold on, Beast. Beast, we already had to fill in that part of the card.
Oh, well, shit. Well, never mind. Well, there you go. Happy monologue and happy everything. Hope you guys have a great 2021. Congratulations to William Alicia, who I was going to announce. Cheers.
Yeah, he was on the road, man, but I'll say, Beast, it's been great, and I just got off the phone with Jamin today. He's excited. Jamin Olivencia, the first quarter coming to Hameen Media Group platform as we start developing his brand as well. You've been doing great work on the Rip Rogers FR podcast for patreon.com/Hameen Media Group. I'm looking to hopefully put you with ODB in the next quarter as well. I think that's going to be absolute magic if we can get that lined up. But for being a friend of mine for the last 15 years, I'm eternally grateful to have you in my life, man. And the fact that you've moved into this new realm of your life, and to have you here, I knew it was going to be nothing but success because I know how brilliant your mind is and creative and how diligent and how hard you work. So all those Russo thumbnails you guys see, that's Man Beast. All these little extras that we get out there with shoot promos or the schmoozing and boozing and all the small things, man. This guy, I can depend on him and he can depend on me. So one of our great producers here, not just a great talent, comedian and in-ring talent who's got all the knowledge. You guys saw him. You know he's part of CM Punk's core. You've seen him throughout the years all over the place, man. And to have a brilliant mind like his on this platform only gives us more credibility. So I'm thankful, Man Beast. Thank you very much for a great year, dude.
I'm incredibly humbled at the kind words, man. You know, I'm just glad to be a part of the family, glad to be a part of the Army. You know, if I can be, you know, some sort of a general that brings everyone up, I always believe in leaders eat last. So the way I see it is we're all bringing ourselves up. We're all leveling up month by month, day by day. And 2021, we're going to be better than ever. And really it takes all of us. So, you know, I'm very proud of our hosts, our fans, our loyal listeners, everybody. We couldn't do it without each and every person. And I'm just glad to be a part of the team, guys. So, yeah, like I said, if leaders eat last, I think in 2021, all of us are going to be feasting. And you can be sure on that because the man beasting is going to Oh, shit.
Yeah, best of the WPMS podcast. Hopefully it's not that time of the month and you're
it's coming out this weekend. It's coming out this weekend. Yeah, it is that time of the month. So we're going to get it this weekend. As long as I don't get it this weekend, which very well could happen. So.
That's right. Somebody's going to get color. Hopefully it's not me. And I'm glad it's you. It's the Mama Ted McNailer, the trailer Man Beast. Yeah.
I was going to say, Ben, before you and Beast go get a room, can you tell us who won the Conspiracy Horseman Guest of the Year?
Oh,
as we move on here, Ben, you got the platform.
Man Beast. I cut you off. Did you want to tell Man Beast?
I just stick around, Beast, because you never know. You're up for a couple awards down the line here.
All right,
I'm going to put you in hold.
It very well could be the three of us back together for the headliner show.
I'll go back into the dugout, into the hole that Ben has created for us to all sit and do.
I'm going to grab a hold right here. Arm bar.
Ready to go.
No kick him all the way yet. Let's see here. Just remove from stream. There he is. All right. Horseman of the year. Let me go to my
Horseman, Conspiracy Horseman Guest of the Year.
Yeah, absolutely. A big category. I think it might be.
I've been in the middle of your Master Shoot Theatre promo, and you're doing your improv shit with Bin's Hameen. In the middle of your scene, you asked, and what was the other thing again? I thought you were so good at improv. You're just a charlatan. You're a liar. You're a fraud. And on Wednesday, you exposed yourself big with a fat fuck, which you are, and how much of a retard you are.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's got a point. But yeah, back to Conspiracy Horseman Guest of the Year. Send me, where's the Rick Vickery chat? There it is. All right. This is, I think, the most heavy hitter category, just because we've had another banner year at Conspiracy Horseman where we've been fortunate to get these guests and talk. And I think every guest that comes on enjoys it more than any other show because you're dealing with four carny wrestlers, and they're usually dealing with people who want to be fake journalists and get themselves over. So it's fun to watch them to bust balls and see these guests be a little bit more human. I think that's the magic of the Conspiracy Horseman. I think that's why our guests return and why they enjoy it more than any other show. So without further ado, Guest of the Year, live from Cell Block D in Spain, John Mcafee. I mean, obviously, huge guest for us as we came off of that slander piece from Netflix and, talked to Mrs. McAfee, and now him being held in Spain for U.S. Tax evasion. Very strange, right? An enemy of the state, however, a brilliant mind, maybe sexually dysfunctional, but regardless, that's what might make him a great guest. So John McAfee up first. Richard Gage, obviously architects and engineers for 9/11 Truth, somebody we've been trying to get on for over a year, and not like he was favoring us, is just a brilliant mind, and a topic that is we wouldn't have Hameen Media Group without the 9/11 Truth movement, and I know it's real big for BRV, Billy Ray Valentine, and his movement as well. So to get Richard Gage was a real milestone for us. And we just had this guy, this possibly the sexiest man alive, the real life Indiana Jones, Tim Alberino, with his new book, Birthright. It's the Post-Human Apocalypse, available on Amazon now. We talked to him about searching for giants and his work in Sardinia. We talked to him about his work in the Nazca lines, looking for ancient alien stuff. I mean, just a great and educated theologian and forward thinker. Real big fan of Tim Alberino. Andrew, the creator, for 4VKM nominated. Something that really shook us out of our boots, because I'm a big mark for great production. And here's this guy putting out an art piece that's combining conspiracy theory and WWE, which we've had plenty of shows on that on the Conspiracy Horseman and the Locker Room. We've talked about it as well, Stevie and I. So just a brilliant producer, and the art project continues. Go check out 4vkm.com. Great stuff. And then Disco Inferno. I don't know why that's in there. I don't know how that got in there, really, to be honest with you at this point. Disco Inferno over Stevie Ray. That's got to be a rib. But y'all, the winner of your Conspiracy Horseman Guest of the Year, live from the prison showers, it's John McAfee. Y'all, infidels. I'm sure we'll notify him. He's got an illegal cell phone in there. We'll see if he hits back that he's happy to be the Hammy 2020 winner for Guest of the Year for Conspiracy Horseman, John McAfee. Hey, hashtag free McAfee. Get at the Mrs. McAfee. Let her know how much you enjoyed her on the Conspiracy Horseman. And maybe we'll have Mrs. McAfee on here in the next month for an update on John's condition. Make sure things are being pushed along, and hey, that little light that we can shine through the Hameen Media Group to maybe help John get out of jail as a 70-something-year-old man, not a threat to society at all. That might be our part to play. So congratulations, Johnny Mac. We appreciate you.
Tremendous guest. So really a complete list there. But I'm with you, Ben. I thought that the Hameen Army was going to hit us with the ultimate rib early in the voting. Disco was leading that thing. I was scared to death with that thing.
Was he? Disco?
He was out of the gate strong.
We never would have heard the end of it. I don't even know why he got in there. I should have been Stevie Ray.
He was out of the gate strong. But as we continue to rock and roll, move on here, let's welcome back from El Destino, Michael Jargo, our next presenter.
Okay, Jargo is back in the house here.
420 reverse underhook DDT. 421 throat slam suplex.
All right.
Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry. I was still reading the list.
Yep.
Ding dong. Hello?
So I guess I'm here to present the Hameen Media Group Rookie of the Year, which is a rather interesting category, as I feel I have some attachments to some of these people. Your nominees are, number 1, the man who wouldn't have a job unless I left the Monday locker room, Dr. Man Beast, Ted McNaylor.
Yeah.
Number 2, Chris Silvio. Number 3, James Money MacGyver.
Oh, boy.
I hope he doesn't win, because I can't understand the guy when he talks. I mean, have you ever done a show with him?
He's better than Hughesy. You got to admit that. Like Hughesy's voice, like I just want to stick a screwdriver in my ear. At least MacGyver, you can understand what he's saying, and just makes you want to drink more.
And finally, our last nominee, Old Athers, Mr. Joe Atherton, who, of course, got his start on the HTM podcast network and made the jump over to Hameen Media. And those last two guys having to do SmackDown. Like,
oh, it's good. That's a good rib.
Oh. Of course, they didn't win. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, without any doubt, the man beast, Dr. Ted McNaylor.
Oh, wow. He's back himself.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Congratulations,
I
beast.
got another shot. I'm going to have to pour one. So, Jesus. I wish I would have thought of another monologue, but hell yeah. Well, you know what? Cheers, you guys. Here we go.
Yeah, that's it. We're doing the Dean Martin tonight, baby. We're going to be all tuned up in the category.
Stuff right there. Well, I've already, thanked everybody, but truly it's been you all motivate me to want to do fun things and be excited and be creative again. And I'm really excited to be doing all these cool things we have coming down the pipeline in MSG with MSG, HMG. We got RBV. We got all the acronyms you could ever ask for.
SRF
Media Group, all of them. And we're going to get even more, I'm sure, into 2021. And it's just, I'm glad to be a part of the team. The sky's the limit. We're trying all kinds of new and fun things, and looking forward to doing lots more with all of you guys as we go into the new year. So cheers, and look forward to all the great things we got coming out. Thanks you all for voting for me. I appreciate all the love. And if you all liked what we did and what I did in 2020, just wait, 2021 is going to be that much better. So thank you guys. Cheers.
Absolutely, Beast. Congratulations on
a great. I will be on the Academy this Sunday. Already doing the different podcasts. We're going to be talking some Star Trek movies. I saw some recently, and we're going to be talking all about them. So we're having a special episode where I'll be joining the Academy guys. And who knows, maybe soon I'll join the NFO. And since we can't have a debate, well, I'll go on both shows, and then I'll let you all know which one was better. We'll just have to see. But either way, cheers, and Happy New Year to everybody.
Rookie of the year. It only took him 15 years to become a rookie again.
About time. About time.
Great stuff. Appreciate you. And Jargo, get back to your list. I want you up to 10,000 by the end of the night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, get back to it. What do you think about that? Rookie of the year, kind of a shocker. I mean, I'm happy for Beast, but that wasn't who I had voted for, to be honest with you.
I think, across the board, a tight run there.
Yeah. I mean, all these categories, it's stiff competition, way more than an Academy Awards or the Tonys or any of that bullshit, man. Everybody here is really putting in grind. And there was people putting in grind at the end of the year. How about that piece Man Beast did? I'll tell you, what might have pushed them over was the end of the year, night before Christmas, Hameen Media Group piece he did. What a brilliant piece that way, and what he's done with Rip Rogers FR podcast. Just phenomenal production work, and always from that guy, I know I'm going to get great promos, creative. That's a guy you just set in motion, man. This one's for Tubby Tommy McNaylor. Shout out, Beast.
I have one of that there. You're talking about heated categories. This next one, this is a good one. We've got some great nominees here, putting in the hours. Really those troopers that are behind the scenes that probably don't get the credit or recognition that goes into this one that they have truly earned. And to bring, let's go ahead and bring in El Plaja for our producer of the year.
Let's bring him in. How's it going, Plaja? Look at him. He's got the merch on ProWrestlingTees.com/Ben Hameen. I think actually on all of our shirts, /SEG shirts, /Greek God Pop It On /Stevie Richards, the official Conspiracy Horseman original shirt. How's it going? And revealing your face. Holy shit.
Oh, shit. Y'all.
So is he presenting, or are we just giving him?
We got presenting. He's presenting here.
Hold up. I gotta say, something was wrong with the count. I demand a recount. William Alessia should not have won.
Okay.
I bought this software from these two gentlemen from Venezuela. They promised me that there was no chance of anybody else winning with me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But I demand a recount.
It doesn't matter because you can hack the payout anyway. So he's just going to get some little 3D printed trophy. You get the money. I mean, what are you worried about? If you really want a trophy, I'll make it for you.
Make that. I need that. I need that to go over here next to the Wu-Tang.
I love it.
Next to the Biggie. Yeah, I need that. I need that right there.
So this is producer of the year. Is that what we've got here?
Yeah, we got Plaja with producer of the year.
Somebody's getting their feelings hurt in this category because there's a lot of production hours in this motherfucker for 2.25 million downloads. Incredible work at Hameen Media Group on Instagram, solely run by Plaja. Him and Kaz are video choppers from Russo brand. Obviously thumbnail makers, graphics makers, and then up against all the podcast producers who are putting in those hours in the timelines, man. So there are no losers in this category, and when it comes to my point of view, because everybody who does production and knows production knows those cock-sucking rendering hours and how they rack up, man. So I salute all of you. Let's go. Run it down, Plaj.
Producer of the year. We have the great Golden Ayatollah Ben Hameen. We have MSG Matthew Schaffer Gage. We have Colin Wysong, Ted McNaylor, the great Billy Ray Valentine, Big Ray Hernandez,
Big Ray,
and the Horror Junkyard Chuck.
Ooh, Chuck did a great job this year getting that Twitch off the ground too. All right, who is it? Let's get to it here. Who is the Hameen Media Group winner?
Is this right? RVD, is this right?
This is the shocker of the year.
Really?
What? Are you sure?
This is it. The people have spoken.
All right. The winner is MSG.
What? MSG? Holy shit, MSG, producer of the year at Hameen Media Group. Possibly the biggest award tonight. Producer of the year, MSG.
Well, I humbly accept your votes, MSG listeners. I thank you so much for the opportunity, of course, each and every week to come into your ear holes. And yes, as been mentioned, nobody here is a loser. I mean, everybody does countless hours on their own dime as well, producing free content for you to listen to. And, while, people would like to joke and say, I'm a big part of this, organization, if you will. I just like to think I feel a cog in the machine that, and according to you guys, I do it well. So I appreciate the recommendation to Ben Hameen. Hopefully he'll now pay me more because obviously if I'm the producer of the year, I should get paid more. But that being said, there's no losers, but there's only one winner, and that winner is me. So I am your HMG 2020. Oh yeah. Producer of the year. Let's make it back to back. Let's go. 2021. I'm ready. I'm already started working. I'm already producing.
Already went to his head. Already went to his head. Wasn't even 4 minutes, and he went. Congratulations, MSG. I voted for you twice, and I'll tell you, this guy exemplifies the mindset of what I'm trying to promote here. A lot of our producers, all of our producers know this because they're doing it, but when it comes to leveling up in your life, it takes sacrifice. And sometimes that's not an easy thing or an available thing to do. Kids can hold us, relationships can hold us, and just somebody trying to make a move. We've all seen MSG, and he's not a child like coming out of his 20s. This guy already had another career, and he decided he wants something different for himself. And going from just an interactor to being a junior producer to then taking his education into his own hands so he could get the job that he wanted as a producer. Then he excelled at that and applied for another position where he had to pack up the truck and move to Beverly to do what he needs to do to become an executive producer to get those credentials. That's sacrifice. That's 5 years of hard work, and that's what this award represents. That's why I voted for him twice. And without his help here in 2020, we wouldn't have achieved the 2.25 million downloads that we have from Light the Fuse, from last night where I can say, hey, man, I need somebody to produce this while I'm working on Stevie Ray's brand, to get him groomed, to have talent handle, top talent where I don't have to be like, oh, shit, are they going to fuck it up? All of that is encompassed in this. And Matt, I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished in the last 2 to 3 years. You should wear it as a badge of honor and know that it's only the foundation for your greatness in the next decade. So keep pushing every limit that you have and keep smoking all the best buds in Denver. That's fucking, we're jealous of that too, you cocksucker.
Well, I appreciate it. There's, of course, a lot of individuals, I think, primarily one guy here, Rick Vickery, he was basically the guy who was like, hey, Matt, you want to run our Twitter when I was just listening to the show? And I was like, okay. So, because I was just being one of those guys that was like Kaz, that was just tweeting out things. I started out just like that, tweeting out links to the shows and sharing the exact same way. And then, I got here, of course, other people, Big Ray, obviously I did a show with him. It was my very first show. So Big Ray is what I like to refer to as, he's like he's the NXT of podcasters. He took
your virginity. Let's be honest with
it. He brings you along. He trains you. He gets you ready for Ben Hameen. And then when I finally got to Ben Hameen, I wasn't nervous. Otherwise, the first time I did a podcast with Ben Hameen, I was shitting myself. I was like, oh my God, I got to do a podcast, Ben Hameen.
And no one should ever be comfortable in the locker room at the end of the day, including Ben Hameen. Should never. When Tracy Smothers walks in, I'm not fucking and rest his soul. Like, if you believe in that kind of thing, I don't. But, when Tracy Smothers walks in, you act a different way, even if you are. When Tommy Dreamer walks in, you act a different way. When AJ Styles walks in, you know how to behave. And you've applied all those lessons. And you're a better man now, in my opinion. Not that you were a bad man before. You're more of a grown individual right now, man.
Well, I appreciate it. And also, I do want to mention, even though he didn't give me a shout out, I do love you, Jargo. Jargo, while not from a radio perspective, he definitely has. Jargo has given me a lot of mentorship from my own personal career, master control, operation kind of thing. So I appreciate Jargo in that regard. Of course, my production highlight crew, got one of the men sitting right here, Elijah and Kaz. These guys kick ass. You just drop something and they do it. And that's it.
And that's the other thing. I know that we got soldiers like that. And I groom you for this to be junior management because I don't have time. And the way you interact with the rest of the producers to get something done with a Plaja, with a Kaz, who are everybody wants to be a face and be a personality. And a lot of people don't get to see Plaja and they don't get to see Kaz, but these guys are working 7 days a week on Russo brand stuff, Stevie Ray stuff, Hammy Media Group stuff, and to get truths out there to people just to wake them up. And I know I can go to you and you can disseminate information. That alone is worth its weight in gold. So those are going to be the more important lessons in your future as you go forward.
Last but not least, of course, I also want to shout out Billy Ray Valentine. He's just a great guy to talk to on a personal level. Billy Ray, I love you, buddy. Anyway,
Absolutely.
So there you go, guys. I'll let you get on with the show because I know we got one more category. I might be back here in a couple seconds, so I might
Let's not get out of hand, asshole. Okay. He's gone. I think you're on mute, RBV.
On mute. And I had some good stuff I was saying there, but you know what? You'll never hear it now. You'll never hear it. It's the lost audio. But as we continue to roll here, I'm saying, from here on out, when it comes to production, I think I'm just going to dub Matt the MS Jesus of production.
It didn't end well for Jesus. It might not end well for Matt. So fucking
as we continue to roll on here, let's bring in our next presenter there, Ben. Let's bring in Rad Rob.
Rad Rob is back, the Turtle Man himself, a new addition to Hameen Media Group, and people loving that RTW Rewind, look backs and just great insight on everything through wrestling history of when things aren't too good, we can always look back and remember the good times. Rad Rob, how's it going?
Doing very well, my friend, RBV. Nice to meet you face to face. Glad to be here to be presenting the Pro Wrestling Review Podcast of the Year. And Ben, again, thank you for bringing me on, Hacker Hameen and the Hameen Media Group. It's a pleasure to be here.
The best will always find each other, Rad Rob.
That's right. So let's get down to the brass tacks here.
Radicalized Rob. That's right. Now I remember more. Radicalized. I did the MK Ultra. All I have to do is call and say your keyword and you're up and killing. That's right. Now I remember. That was a fun night.
The Pro Wrestling Review Podcasts of the Year nominees are the Next Level Wrestling Review, the Impact Attack, Light the Fuse, and Smack Attack.
Ooh.
All four great, amazing shows, just like all the amazing shows here at Hacker Hameen and the Hameen Media Group. But there can only be one winner of the Pro Wrestling Review Podcast of the Year. The winner is... Bring him back in. Light the Fuse.
Jesus Christ, you're not going to be able to get rid of this guy now. He's already lighting one up over there. Look at him. He's lighting it.
Yeah!
We did it. We did it. We did it. This one's for you, Sil. This one's for Jenna. Genocide for Jenna Van Muscles. This one's for Brody Lee. This one right here is for Brody Lee, man. Absolutely. We're lighting the fuse. We're lighting the candle for you, brother. We're having a nice stiff drink for you, a good smoke. I know there's nothing you enjoyed more than hanging with the boys, and this one is for AE Dub right here, man. You better text Con.
If I may interject, as the man who, humbly will say politicked to create the AEW review show before Silvio came on, and then we brought him on. Obviously, Silvio's the star of the show. That's why you voted. But we humbly accept on behalf of Silvio, and I humbly accept to you, again, the listeners, for a show that I helped create. Because that we are just the best here on Light the Fuse. Thank you.
Light the Fuse. AEW up strong this year at the end of the year.
And if any of you refute that, I dare you to come out here and do something about it.
I mean, Naya's not wrong, at the end of the day.
Well, we know how, you guys put over AEW each and every week. Have they sent you your paydays yet? Because we know they're a little short right now on cash.
I mean, you got Meltzer and Mitchell and Keller and these guys burning bridges while we're out here talking the real. And some of these things they're applying. And I got to say, highlight of my year, personally, Serena Deeb. Obviously the tragedy of Brody and the show they did this week, which is a beautiful tribute. But for me, it goes back to the same as Dr. Ted and I, Man Beast and I. That's a 15-year friendship relationship. And when I see my friends succeed and shine like I know they can with that Rip Rogers style, that original real style of wrestling we need to get back to. AEW has obviously been my favorite show of the year for personal reasons, and also to connect with the Chris Silvio and a phenomenal coach, talent, and positive perspective in my life, because you know how I can get fiery hot and shooting. So to have Sil back in my life, just like Dr. Ted, and hopefully, and excited to bring Jamin Olavencia and many more talents that I know who have just as strong a voice as Hacker Hameen to Hameen Media Group, man. But again,
Superstar Chris Silvio, go there, as well as if you're in the Florida area, check out the Seidel Dojo, where he is a head coach trainer there.
And check out Genocide, Jenna Van Muscles versus Holiday coming up in what's her name's Fed, Thunder Rosa's Fed as well. So that's going to be a ladies' dream match of face painted ass kickers going at it in the sexiest and scariest way possible. But MSG, we did it. We did it. We won.
Good job, guys.
Congratulations, guys.
Radicalized Rob, the chicken flies over the barn at 4 a.m. The chicken flies over the barn at 4 a.m. Yalla. Chicken flies over the barn at 4 a.m.
Well, take a moment, pause for a quick drink as we head back across the drink. Let's bring into the chat. Good old Athers. He's our next
Old
presenter.
Athers is here, son of a bitch. He's been here for a minute. Look at him. As handsome as ever. The official Culture Vulture gear is on right now, infidels. And you know what? I'm getting a message, a direct message right now. I'm not sure what it is, but
I've been in the middle of your Master Shoot Theater promo, and you're doing your improv shit with Bin Tamim. In the middle of your scene, you asked, and what was the other thing again? I thought you were so good at improv.
I think he said that. What the fuck, dude?
And another contributing fact as to why you're such a spastic is because you're fat. You're so fat, you can't read other people's opinions. You're so fat, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do with yourself. After the episodes, you probably sat there eating donuts, eating pizzas, feeling sorry for yourself.
I could go for some pieces right now. I like some fish. But old Athers looking as sexy as Matt Damon as ever in the official ProWrestlingTees.com/Ben Hameen gear. Y'all, it's the future. What's up?
Did he just say spastic?
I'm a spastic. Is that what? Is that an insult?
That's our word. You can't say that.
I think he is your word. I think he is UK.
Yeah, judging it.
Do you think Tyler Davis is a culture vulture because he's a black guy sounding like a white UK guy? Does that make him a culture vulture?
Absolutely. He's a hypocrite.
Okay.
I mean, before we dive into the awards, I just want to comment on the latest controversy regarding Twitch. I think it's absolute bullshit, and it got me thinking. What would Brody Lee do in a situation like this? Twitch, you're a bitch. Papers for Twitch.
Y'all, Athers. That's right. Hopefully that straightens those stupid motherfuckers out over there at Twitch. I like that. Now, Athers, you used to be a former SJW, and then I had to lock you inside the bottom of the bunker and beat you repeatedly until you got your shit straight. How does it feel to be a straightened out man in 2020, going through into with a clear mind, ready to take down all of these social justice warriors, Me Too movement, speaking out cocksuckers?
I can't wait. I'm absolutely right wing now. I can't believe that I used to believe in all that liberal lefty yogurt knitting bullshit. And yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Well, we don't have to be right or left here, but we're always right at Hameen Media Group because the truth reigns supreme. And old Athers, you've had a banner year. You've seen all the rebranding, the great graphics. That's because this guy wanted to step up everything here. He's been locked in the basement with that other Money MacGyver moron having to watch SmackDown Live breaking him. But unfortunately, the show's been getting better. And I've got to write into Bruce and make sure the creative goes downhill so you guys have a terrible time, old Athers. What are you here to present in the future, moron?
Yep, this award is for the HMG Headliner Show of the Year. Headliner shows being the main event, the money, the draw, if you will. And the nominees are The Conspiracy Horseman, The Monday Locker Room, The Wednesday Locker Room, The Friday Locker Room, and The Infinite Fringe. And you can find all of these shows, including the Smack Attack, which is airing tomorrow at hackerhameen.podbean.com.
Oh, I like it. Shameless plugs, just like I broke into your mind, MK Ultra style. Athers, tell us, in the name of the Queen and all of the crown jewels, who is the winner of the flagship show of the year?
The winner of the HMG Headliner Show of the Year 2020 is, by God, it's The conspiracy horsemen.
YOLO, infidels. But I'll tell you right now, you want it? You want the Russo swerve? I'm going to do it because I've already laid down and as the conspiracy horseman personality of the year, infidels. That's right. I can do it because I have it. I am now going to give my award to my pick of the year, the Wednesday Locker Room. That's right, infidels. The Wednesday Locker Room is the winner of the flagship show of the year of the people. That's right. You, Andrew Bello, you didn't know the Russo swerve was in, and now the Wednesday Locker Room. Billy Ray Valentine, Strangler Steve King, and you, moron. Hopefully you'll fold your hat for once in your goddamn life. The Wednesday Locker Room is the show of the year. Forget those votes. The Dominion voting machines are fraudulent. And, we might even recheck that and underscored with the Right Opinion podcast.
Wow, I did not see this coming. The Russo swerve, it's hard to calculate, hard to factor for, but I was sitting here just really proud of myself, thinking about all the heat I must have gotten myself over the course of the year, being that I wasn't even nominated for most of these awards, which is fine by me. The opinions of the Mark Tards, Mark Lars, and lovers of Clark bars, wholly irrelevant to your Doctor of Thundernomics, but I do appreciate the opinion of course, the Ayatollah, the one true Telai. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/BinHotMeat and show this man your appreciation, infidels. YOLO.
That is right. That is right. For all of the shout outs, for all of Addit's Old Bitter Steve, for all of the gifts you guys put out there, for all of the interaction to make sure the Wednesday show was the people's show. Sure, it's sexy to go to the Conspiracy Horseman. Sure, everybody likes the salacious lies and truths of it all. But at the end of the day, the foundation, the core, the beating heart of Hammy Media Group is on that hump day. And it is Billy Ray Valentine, Strangler Steve, and the Andrew Bello, who did his 2 years in maximum security lockdown on the next level review, infidels. So this is well earned for the Wednesday Locker Room. YOLO, moron.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. I didn't say nice gestures coming from Hameen, not something I'm used to. So I really do appreciate it. And obviously,
so I can take it away from you later, idiot. You've learned nothing. You've learned nothing. Fold your stupid hat, idiot. YOLO, Athers. Well, I'm sure you've got to go out and shoot some stunt double shit for Matt Damon with your sexiness, you moron. So why don't you get out there and do the Born Supremacy or whatever the hell it is you have next in your little CIA plots. You're out of here, idiot. Wow, what a swerve, RBV.
What a swerve. The run-in from the Wednesday Locker Room. I got to tell you, Ben, an incredible move. You never know what's going to happen here, but I got to say, I voted for the Wednesday Locker Room.
I did too, and that's why, as much as I love my Conspiracy Horseman brothers, we were already up, and I wanted to shine. That's my favorite show on Hameen Media Group. I know that's going to piss a lot of people off to see those guys become digital friends, to get together in New York City, enjoy the love of collecting Mark belts together, whatever the fuck they love, and getting brunch and seeing that real analog connection. I know what that means because I've been able to work with the Conspiracy Horsemen at Dynasty, at Immortal, whether it's in tag team or the time we were all four together. When I saw that was one of the most satisfying things of 2020 to me. Wednesday Locker Room. We appreciate your votes for the Conspiracy Horsemen. Check out the Wednesday Locker Room. You're not going to be upset.
Well, I'm just hoping when we actually do get on that AEW payroll and we got some extra funds to kick around next time, that the trio from the Wednesday Locker Room get together, they don't have to meet in the cesspool of America known as New York City. I'm just hoping we can send them a little somewhere nicer the next time around.
Well, I'm hoping we can have a big HMG Summit, Russo Brand Summit on the heels of whatever Mortgage Starcast is coming up on an AEW pay-per-view. That's our big plan for 2021. If we get crowds back, to start planning to really bring the entire community together, whether it's in Chicago or Vegas, maybe in Florida, off the heels of WrestleMania when it's all going on. But hopefully we can get back to business and really do something in the next year or two together.
I was gonna say, dropping a headliner right there. Keep your eyes open for the Hameen Comic-Con, if you will, gathering of the masses that is in the plans. Hameen-a-Con, yes. Well, Ben, that kind of brings us to our main event, our marquee. the big award of the afternoon, the Hameen Media Group Personality of the Year. Yeah, is we're going to close this thing out. I'm going to take the honors myself.
Yes.
And we have got a hell of a crew of nominees here. Some of the finest personalities in all of podcasting. It'd be conspiracy, pro wrestling, sports, entertainment, political satire, whatever it might be. These are some of the finest personalities you're going to find. Starting out the first name out of the gate. WWE dropped the ball here. Simply just one of their greatest enhancement talents, but he is a certified main eventer for us. Of course, I'm talking about the Strangler, Steve King.
Yes, absolutely. Strangler Steve King, lucky to be a part of 2CW and forge that bond with him since 2012. And I know just a voice and a booker and obviously the legacy of Killer Kowalski came up with Triple H. China had her first matches with him. He's worked Yokozuna. He knows he came up training with Damian Sandow. You know, this guy has got it all. And you see the pictures. He's got those arms. He can still put it on you. He'll choke the life out of you. And there's nothing you can say to refute his psychology or any type of booking he has. We might have some different views on things, but that's why I love having him here at Hameen Media Group, because sometimes his ideas make a lot more sense than others do, and I appreciate the learning tree to sit under with Strangler Steve as well, man. A great personality.
Well, next up we got I know someone that's very dear to you, Ben. He's an OG, a godfather of HMG, the reporter of the people, Big Ray Hernandez.
I mean, what else can you say? Took the $5 face slap like a pro, one of my hardest ones ever. Big Ray doing the original work when we came over from WrestleZone, and we were both treated badly on the way out for whatever reason. And the inception of Hacker, we got something, we got to keep going. And whether it was the Impact Rebellion turned into the Impact Attack, and that was the seed that was planted for everything that we got here. His voice, one of a kind, a gifted talent, and I hope that we can push him to superstar levels in 2021. Glad to be back on the Impact Attack with Big Ray. And when you hear him, everybody just knows that there's a massive, massive talent there. So Big Ray doing it real big in 2020, no doubt about it.
We've also got, he is the king of improv and one of the spokesmen for hashtag RBV Fitness, Colin Wysong.
I mean, also made the Discord this year for Russo Brand and Hameen Media Group, along with others. I want to put over Greg Miron, Coach Kev, obviously MSG having a big hand in that. Anybody else I'm missing? And, done more human trafficking than anybody else this year. That's Hameen Terror Award right there. The guy's really stepped up his movement of taking people for money and moving them to where they need to and really casting off any guilt. And that's the biggest thing he's done all year long. So Colin Wysong, congratulations on your fake pizza front business. And I look forward to making sure we can keep this Coyote stream of talent running.
Well, I'm sure he's still over in the lobby sipping on that tequila. He is the good doctor. Talking about my man beast, Ted McNair.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we don't need to cover any more with Dr. Ted of what he's offered to Russo Brand, the opportunities that I know you can just set that guy in motion and all you're going to get back is gold at the end of the day. I love coming up with ideas and then just sitting back and letting him punch up my stuff, because that sends me in a whole nother trajectory as well. He's really a great muse to have in a creative team and any company in wrestling. I'm going to be sad to lose him, because there's no doubting the brilliance that he possesses. He's a Rip Rogers guy through and through. Worked every big name talent that there was, and got his ass kicked by guys 5 times his size. So he's earned every fucking stripe he's got. There's no doubt about it.
Well, then our final nominee for HMG Personality of the Year, I don't think there's any question, as he is the sexiest man on the platform, the God of Thunder. He was just with us, Mr. Andrew Bello.
Well, I mean, obviously, this guy is having threesomes with AOC and Billy Ray Valentine. He had to do this to get up to the top of the top of the list. I mean, how do you go from NXT to being in this category? There's got to be something at play here. So it smells like the fix is in, and I couldn't be more proud of him. Fixing an election. What's more Hameen than that? Now that's Hameen.
Well, Ben, the people have spoken. The Hameen Army has spoken.
Yeah.
With over 700 votes cast, our winner of the Hameen Media Group Personality of the Year. Let's bring him in. Dr. Ted McNailer.
Wow, Dr. Ted McNailer is back. Congratulations, Beast. Yeah, and he's got the lovely bride with him as well.
That's right. I think it's time. It's been several years since we've had a live sex celebration. What do you say?
Yeah.
Well,
come on, just a little quickie. Come on, real quick.
Y'all
You got
got
the mic.
sorry.
You all no. Let's be honest with the people. You can't see where my hands are, so let's just.
Oh, I like it. She's got the gimmicks to pull it off. Come on, let's get a little something out there. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. Just whip them out. But we are on YouTube, but I don't think they allow that, unfortunately. Damn it. Twitch, come on. Free the tips. Let's do it. No,
congratulations, Beast. What a wonderful 2020, man. Great work, buddy.
I don't know what else to say other than thank you once again. I mean, it's a privilege and a pleasure to just have the chance to brainstorm with you guys, come up with new ideas, new concepts, and I really truly believe, well, not just believe, I know that going into the next year, it's going to be. I don't even want to say twice as good because it's probably going to be beyond that. I think it's going to be, everything as it progresses, it becomes faster and faster and better and better. So I really think as we progress into the new year, we're just going to, the sky's the limit, and we got a lot of things coming down the pipeline, and I couldn't be more grateful to be a part of this team, and it's going to be awesome. So stick with us, tell your friends, tell your family what HMG has going on, and I'm sure they'll be just as entertaining if they aren't, and fuck them. Because HMG's here to stay, and
yes.
Much love to everybody, and I'm looking forward to a great year with you guys. It's been awesome.
It doesn't get any better than that, Ted. I'll tell you what, buddy. Congratulations. Well earned. Excellent job. Brittany, it's great to see you, my love. I miss you so much. I hope you're doing well. Congratulations on the new gig this year as well.
Yeah, WPMS this weekend coming up on YouTube.
WPMS, you guys subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button because they're two sexy women who have the real inside industry knowledge of what's going down. So check them out, you guys, and make sure you get their numbers up as well. There's no other place you need to be than HMG and all of our affiliates, guys. Go over there on YouTube, subscribe to that Hameen Media Group channel as well as Ben Hameen. I've been seeing the numbers going up. We've been seeing the micro content from Suck My Balls podcast, 2Win, WPMS, NFO, the Academy, but it's all a group effort at the end of the day. So congratulations, man, Beast. Absolutely had my vote. Great job. From Rookie of the Year, Personality of the Year,
wow,
Monologue Man of the Year. It's great. This one's for you, Tubby. We couldn't have done
a bitch.
All my love to Kentucky infidels, y'all. Wow. Great stuff, man. RBV, I got to salute you in record time. What did we say? 12 days? It was about 12 days out from the end of the year. I said, man, we're behind on the HMG awards, the Hammies. RBV, can you chair this? Can you saddle it? Can you get it out there? Survey Monkey, graphics. Look at this guy step up. Look at this guy do something for the community. Look at this guy really up his game in 2020 with a new career as well. I said all that about MSG as well. You're absolutely doing the same thing, and you're on that same trajectory for greatness. And there's nothing that's out of your purview, man. Anything you want to happen, you absolutely can make happen, and you're making the right business moves in the last year to do that. And I want to say thank you for providing this great content, all this great interaction in just 12 days time to get 700 votes. You should Barry Horowitz yourself on that, brother. Good job. Excellent work.
I just want to say a reminder to all of everybody out there in the Hameen Army. This is a brotherhood. It is here for uplifting. When one of us succeed, we all succeed. That's what we look forward to, and we are looking forward to a tremendous 2021. Make sure you're keeping up with us across all social media platforms, that you're following us at hackerhameen.podbean.com, at Hameen Media Group. Podbean.com, and hell, one of these days we might just even have a HMG.com. You never know.
We got HMGmediagroup.com. We just got to build the site.
You never know what's coming at you.
Yeah, and now with Twitch fucking off, you never know. because I can get angry one night and spend the money on server space and have our own video, and we'll change the whole fucking game, man. And who knows what Cheeto Head's gonna fucking do, because I'll come in and sell him on making the next hit, just to fucking go over strong on them, to fuck them over. You want to fuck with me? You don't even know how heels go over strong, infidels. They cannot fuck with wrestling psychology and a real world mentality. We'll sit back and watch Rome burn, and then we'll collect the fat check when they need us to come in and pull them out of the fucking fire. And that's exactly what we're going to do in 2021. So y'all, infidels, to all my producers, to all my interactors, to the entire community, to the propaganda artists, all of you, this has been the Hammies 2020, 2021, heels over strong all day long. YOLO.
Wait, so that was funny. He just failed after that.
Just
All right,
failed?
have a good night. He just
That's
failed
a rip.
after that.
So now what?
I don't know. We're still live. It's,
Are we?
it's the post show. I'm still getting a live roll.
Are we
I
still
mean,
live?
well, some people did want to see tits, so I mean, I guess
Yeah, there we go. We can do we can do
There we go.
the follow up to the Hammies.
Oh, hey.
Look, the bottom line is I won 2 awards tonight, just like Ted. So basically, me and Ted are awesome, and we recognize your awesomeness